Welcome back at the Not Just Sawdust YouTube channel. We're still in Polopos, Spain, where our friends Thysa and Wijnand are setting up a art, coffee and artist guest house. We're climbing up the 10-kilometer mountain with our van. Just came back from a morning on the beach and we're going back to work. We're lucky enough that our car makes it up the mountain, going till 90 degrees, so that's pretty good. In the last video I was sanding the bathroom shelf that we've made. It was glued up and there was some extra boards in there to make it a bit stronger, and we're now going to try to lacquer it and make it into the bathroom. I had to make a little template because the walls are not exactly straight. While the bathroom shelf was lacquered, we did all kinds of other jobs. One of them was that we bought some second-hand little doors at some kind of a thrift store, and of course they were too small and not wide enough. So I had to lengthen them, make the frame for them, and in the end we used reclaimed wood to make them a bit longer and a bit wider. Of course they needed a coat of paint. In the end it would be the blue that's on all the doors, but with one coat of white primer they already looked nice, and in the end my wife Miriam painted everything, and I think they really blend in with the doors that are already there. In the meanwhile we had to use tools not the way you should use them. So I advise you not to do this at home, but when you're on the road and you can't take with you a table saw or a planer thicknesser, you have to be creative, even if you don't have a router table. It's not very secure, so it's a matter of watching out really carefully, but in the end it works, so why not? The bathroom shelf was meant to float between the two walls, so I took out a little mortar to get some little boards on the wall, and then placed the complete shelf in those little boards that I screwed on the wall. It's not all work at Casa in Polopos. We had some nice walks around the village. Ella really enjoyed herself, and Miriam was, well, almost painting every day. This time the balcony of the terrace, you could call it, of the 3rd floor. I also made sure that all the doors were fitting again, and because they didn't have anything to keep the water out, I put some water boards, or whatever you call it in English, on there. We made a little window in what is going to be the gallery, and of course went out for some shopping every now and then, and that's a long drive. We enjoyed Wijnand's coffee from his coffee machine, but of course we were there to help them out, so work goes on. Well, it's got 3 layers of color varnish. Gonna be a few layers on top, but I'm first gonna drill the holes, because the holes have to be lacquered on the inside too. I think that's better. So let's see whether we can get through this without damaging anything. So this is almost the end of part 2 of our stay in Polopos. You will see the result of the board for the bathroom next week. For now, I would say do some woodworking. It's a nice way to spend your time. Do some recycling. It's an even better way to spend your time. And see you all in the next video, again from Polopos Spain. Hasta luego.